and sail it is.
Good afternoon. We're Scartaglen. We play traditional Irish and Scottish music and some English. We're going to start off with some English tunes. The first of these tunes is probably the most famous folk song in the English language, Barbary Ellen. We're going to play it for you in an instrumental setting, featuring the Northumbrian swallow pipe, which Frank has got strapped around him there. These pipes are a bellows blow. That is to say, he's got a bellows under his right arm, the bag under his left, and the chanter in his hand. Northumbria, where these pipes come from, is the northernmost county in England. It's right on the border with Scotland. And the Northumbrians have had a lot of Scottish influence on account of because of the habit of the Scots and the Northumbrians borrowing each other's cattle over a number of years. The second tune was written by the late Duke of Windsor when he was a young man, and he was at that time the Prince of Wales, subsequently become Edward VIII, and then to get the throne for his American wife. It was called Majorca. And the last tune is a Northumbrian tune that comes out of the Northumbrian tradition. They have their own tradition, their own music, and a whole set of literature all their own. It's got a great name. We think this is one of the great names for a tune. The Queen of Sluts. I don't know where that came from. I think somebody was a disappointed lover. going to do some Irish tunes now. 3 Irish reels. And the first of them is called the McCurn Lassies. The second is called Father Kelly's. And the third is called Kerry Huntsmen. Now, we'd like to dedicate these 3 reels to a friend of ours, actually a group of friends of ours, Fred Stoneking, and all the guys from the Horse Creek Band. We're sitting in the second row here in the center, so wave your hat, Fred. Fred says that the McCurn Lassies is his favorite Irish tune, right? Yeah. So we're going to play it for him.
I don't know. I had molasses in my mind. I think that's right. I think so.
Thank you. Aaron Tony Dover, who we think is one of the finest young folk singers in the country. He's going, if I do say so myself, prejudice. Anyway, he's going to sing us a song.
In the late 1600s in Ireland, a great many of the Irish soldiers were forced to flee the country for political reasons. In this song, a young girl is mourning the loss of her sweetheart who has had to leave her. There is a refrain, and there is a chorus in Irish Gaelic in which she asks for him to come back to her, but then they go away together. The song is called Shul Abun. On yonder hill, it's there I'd sit and cry my fill, and every tear would turn mother. He's got right through the song. I'll sell my rock, I'll sell my reel, I'll sell my only spinning to buy my love a sword of steel. He's got right through the song. Sure, I'll lie them red, and it's round the world I'll beg for bread, until my parents would wish me dead. He's got right through the woods. I wish in vain. I wish I had my heart again, and vainly think I'd not complain. He's got right through the woods. But now my love has gone to France to try his fortune to advance. If he ever comes back to you, but the chance. He's got right through the woods.
This next set of tunes is totally Irish. Begins with a tune called Gander and the Pretty Hole, and then a slip jig, which is a formal dance called Even the Dancer, and then a couple of reels. The first one is called Toss the Feathers, and the second one is called The Fisherman's Rope.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. Great. There goes one fine band, I'll tell you. This is a test. Hi. This is a reel that I wrote, really, and
Play it real fast.
in real time. Yeah. And it's called the Vinland Reel. It's named after the little town where my wife and I lived, out in the prairies. We have a record which looks a lot like this, only with a picture underneath it. And it's up in the hospitality house, along with a cassette that looks kind of a lot like the record, only smaller.
Now, you've all heard of Thomas A. Edison. He invented this here machine. You know, you take this tape, you put it in one ear, and you thread it through, and you pull it back and forth like this, and that's how you hear music. You haven't heard those?
No, I hadn't heard of that either. Sounds like a great idea.
Anybody out there a writer? We need a good joke man.
Okay, so it looks like we're going to actually do this now.